What's going on, guys? It's your host Zachary Jeter, and you're here bassing with Zach. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys my favorite and the pre-spawn baits that I think would just work for everybody all around the country. And hopefully you guys could take some knowledge from this video, and hopefully I help you out with my tips and the baits that I chose for this video, and you guys can get out and fish them and hopefully have some luck on them. This video was very requested under my waterproof camera giveaway that I'm doing at 1,000 subscribers. If you guys have not entered that already, the link to that video will be in the description box, and find out how to enter that. So without further ado, let's get right into the baits. My first favorite pre-spawn bait would have to be this right here. This is a jerk bait, and a lot of you guys know what a jerk bait is. This right here is personally an H2O Express jerk bait. It's Academy-based brand. If you guys have not already heard me say that before in a lot of my videos, and you guys have seen me catch a lot of bass on this particular bait right here during the winter time, and it's wonderful for the pre-spawn time, also the winter time and the pre-spawn time. This is a really good bait for you guys that have ice, and when the ice is just cleared out, this is a good bait to use at ice out. I have another jerk bait with me right here. This right here is a Smithwick. This goes 6 to 8 feet. This right here is personally one of the best jerk baits to use during ice out for you guys that have ice, and for you guys that don't have ice like me. When it's just really cold, any jerk bait is really good, but this right here does the trick. You guys can see that color in that jerk bait. The rod and the setup I use for it right here is a Ducket 610 medium power, and then right here I have my Aura SX. This is in 6:4:1 gear ratio, and I just use, this is 10-pound Suffolk line right here, and I use, this is the setup that I use for my jerk baits. My next would have to be a jig. Right here I have a football head jig and a swim jig. Football head and a swim jig, and if the fish are real finicky, which they probably will be, or they might not be because they're just ready to eat, a finesse jig will be a good way to go to. This right here is a football head, and you guys can see that. These two are in, this is in brim and this is in bluegill. I choose these two colors just because the main forage around my ponds and my lakes are bluegills or brim, sunfish, different things like that. But a wonderful color for everyone to use, I think anywhere you are in the world and you bass fish, a black and blue jig is the way to go always. And match the hatch. If your forage is crawfish, you can use a crawfish color bait, a crawfish color jig. Just match the hatch. So I use brim colors a lot and black and blue. Trailers I will use with this, I will use a small trailer to start off with, just in case the fish are real finicky, just so they don't have a huge profile bait coming at them. You can make a smaller profile by using a smaller trailer. So any small chunk trailer or anything like that will work. I personally use rage crawl chunks, or the small rage crawls. I use those. And if you want to slow down, you can find a bait that doesn't have such an erratic action in the claws to slow down the presentation. My favorite will have to be a rattle trap. This right here is a Strike King Red Eye Shad. This is in blue, I think it's neon bluegill or some, I can't really think of the name, but it does have that brim bluegill color to it, and it catches a lot of fish. You guys can see this one has been worn out because I use it all season long, winter, summer, whenever. This right here, but a wonderful color would have to be the red. And I know a lot of you guys will hear this from a lot of bass fishermen. The red is the way to go during the winter time and right at ice out and during the pre-spawn. The red is just a wonderful color. I don't know what it is about the red, but the red will catch them. So if you guys do not have a red rattle trap in your tackle box, it will not hurt to go get one. You won't regret it. And what I use for this is I really just use any type of setup for it. This right here is a medium heavy 7-foot, and this is a Black Max right here. The Black Max is a wonderful reel. I know it's cheap, and you guys probably don't want the cheapest reels, but this one gets the job done, so that's why I still have it on top of this Ducket Ghost. And the rattle trap is a wonderful pre-spawn bait, and really you can use any color. I have a couple of them right here. So this is a Cottondale rattle trap. This one right here is Cottondale 2, I think. and this is Strike King, and this one is a H2O Express, and the red one is H2O Express too. So any brand really works. I personally use H2O Express a lot because that is the company that I love to use, and a lot of people don't use it. So I tend to get out there and use those, and they catch my fish. The next most looked down bait, which you probably think that will only work in the summertime really, is a chatterbait. I have two chatterbaits with me here right now. This is in white pearl, and this is in brim color. You guys can see, and this is a Z-Man, and I can't remember the brand of this. I got this down at a Walmart in Lake Eufaula, so that's why this, I really can't tell you guys the brand, but you guys can see the different blades on them. This one has holes, this one is just a thick blade with a curve, and they catch fish. Another wonderful color to use for a chatterbait is a black and blue. Black and blue catches them all around. And black and blue, white and chartreuse, the all white, or a bluegill, or if you guys use different colors, I know there's some red chatterbaits and different things like that. Whatever really catches your fish is the color to go, but the chatterbait is a wonderful bait to use during the pre-spawn. And I will tend to sometimes throw, this is not the colors I would use to match those, but I would either use just a regular fluke, or I'll throw on a paddle tail fluke, or just something with a paddle tail, Kitech swim baits, different things like that, just to add on to the back. Another wonderful pre-spawn bait would be a fluke. This right here is a Mardi Gras color, and this is in Hindu. I use pearl, chartreuse tail, watermelon red flake, this, the Hindu, and the Mardi Gras. Really any color, shad color, depending on where what your main forage is in your lakes and ponds, is the color you will want to use. And this is just a soft jerk bait. Jerk baits work wonderful, so a soft jerk bait will work wonderful too. These catch a lot of fish. If you guys do not fish flukes, you guys need to go pick up some, because they do catch a lot of fish. The brand I use most of the time is Zoom, just because they come with a lot in them, and their baits are very durable, and you can catch a couple fish on them before you have to throw the bait away. So the fluke, and I will use a 5/0 hook depending on the size. I use the these are the regular size ones, so I'll use a 5/0 hook, and I use red hooks, just because red is a color that the fish tend to see a lot. So I personally think it helps catch more fish. So 5/0 hook with these right here, depending on, you can put them exactly on the setup you'll use to fish a regular jerk bait. So it all goes together, if you guys get what I'm saying. So that is a wonderful thing. And if those fish are on beds, you can just toss this up on the bed and catch them on the bed, and these things will get those fish riled up and catch them, get them to bite. Last but not least, right here is a shaky head. This one is in watermelon red. This will have to be my last go-to during the pre-spawn. This is really good around rocks, and even in deep water you can just jig it vertically. But overall, this is just a wonderful bait to use. This right here is a screw lock jig head by Big Bite Baits, and the worm that is on here is the watermelon red mag 11. I don't know if it's mag 2 or mag 11. You guys see that right there, and once again they're Zoom, and you guys see it's a lot in there, and I have been using these for a while. They come with 20 in them, so with Zoom you get what you pay for. Is basically what I'm trying to say. You get what you pay for. So Zoom will be a wonderful brand to use, because I personally use it a lot. They have a lot of different colors, a lot of different sizes, and a lot of different baits for different things, and you guys get what I'm saying. But that right there, and I will fish this on probably a spinning reel. You guys see that's right there is a Big Bite Baits 5-inch cane thumper, and watermelon red flake ghost. I think that's the color. I use these a lot too. It's just like a fluke, but it has a paddle tail on the back. That is a wonderful bait to use also, but this will probably be the setup that I will use for the shaky head. This right here is 10-pound line. This is a Fluger Tryon. You guys have, I did a video on this in my rod and reel arsenal. Wonderful low costing spinning reel. It's a Tryon, Fluger Tryon. But yeah, that will be the setup that I will use for this shaky head right here. Alright, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. This was my pre-spawn bait video. I know a lot of other YouTubers are going to do it also. So hopefully you get knowledge from all of our videos. And I hope I could help you out with this video. And you guys actually go and try some of these baits out and catch you some big, healthy pre-spawn bass wherever you are in the country. Let me know some of you guys' favorite pre-spawn baits down in the in the comment section below, not the description box. The comment section below, and follow all my social media pages. Those will be in the description box. And if you have not entered my giveaway already, go do that. That link will be in the description box also. And be looking for some pre-spawn videos coming soon of me fishing. I have a tournament video coming soon. That'll probably be out March 21st, so you guys can be looking for that. And be looking for more videos coming to the channel. The channel is growing tremendously. Thank you for all my subscribers and for all the new people. For all the new people, thank you. A lot. It does mean a lot that you guys actually like watching my videos and subscribe. But be looking for a lot of more videos coming soon, because the weather is starting to warm up. The fish are going to be biting more, and it's just going to be better and easier for me to get out here and fish without being freezing cold. So a lot of videos will be produced very soon. Bass and Therese, go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. That will be in the description box also. But it has been your host, Zach Rugita, and you're here bassing with Zach. I'm out.
Great trip. Came out in Georgia.